Awesome, we are.
Let's inform the community.
Yeah, I have the URL. I'm just going to post it now.
There's some fast typing right there. Well, maybe we can have some background music in the meantime.
Yes, let's put our mics on the mute thing and start some background music. Let's do that. Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the EJECT AMA on the 25th of July. And I'm joined, my name is Steve, and I'm joined by the lead dev, David. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Steve.
So it's been a sort of a pause since we've spoken, but there's been a lot of work ongoing in the background. We've been doing some marketing savings and preparing for the platform, which I think Dave will introduce today, and you'll be surprised. I think it's incredible. Next week we have a lot of very good marketing coming up, including things like Benzinga, Yahoo News. We just wanted to be very newsworthy before we started spending the big bucks on the marketing. But yeah, we're very, very excited for EJECT, the future of EJECT, and we're very excited that you all are on this journey with us, and you've been patient. I'll let Dave take over. Dave, all yours.
Awesome. I'm proud to introduce what is currently I would say, beta version of the platform. This is mostly, all these buttons are functional. As of now, this is mostly, I would say, a wireframe. We are still working towards the design. The design is, we actually just got started on refining the design of the platform. But as of now, we just wanted to make sure that all the buttons were where they're supposed to be, that they're clickable, that they work, and that all the functions are basically the right functions for everything on the platform. So I'm going to walk everyone through quick steps. I'm currently logged in as a super admin. I'm going to walk everyone through quick steps, what can be done on the platform as of now. We have yet to add a couple functionalities that we'll also discuss, and I'm also going to discuss the design improvements that we're planning to make. So for everybody who has read our white paper, you can remember that we are classifying coins into 3 different categories. As you can see here, these are, I would say it's an app-style website in the sense that this doesn't move, only the middle of the website changes every time we click around. So as you can see, we can move from, from series coins to hybrid coins to meme coins. And later on, we'll see in the submit your project section that each individual can choose which coin to classify. Luke, I'm just reading of the comments. Luke is advising that we center align the left menu so that it's not aligned to the left of the page. Noted. I'll take note of that comment and relay that information. Thank you. Continuing on this first page, we can see the doxed, audited, and verified button. Everything is functional, and as of now, everything's a little bit slow because it's hosted on a personal server, but as soon as we launch, everything's going to be lightning fast. At first, we're only going to have these 3 criteria, so doxed, audited, and verified. Later on, we'll be able to add more over here. We left a lot of doors open in the code so that we can keep adding functionalities and customize the platform. Doxed, audited, and verified are and verified, of course, being EJECT verified, are things that are very important in the sense that that's what EJECT stands for. We're here to, make sure that all the projects that are on our platform are safe and that they deserve our trust. And even that the ones that are not, that investors are able to discern between the ones that we deem are safe and verified and the ones that we deem are maybe not worthy of the verified stamp. So again, investors will be able to discern between these 3 elements just by using these little toggles over here. Then there's the about section, exactly as we had mentioned. So here there's the overview and links. We have yet to add the difference between overview and links. All we see here is the links section. On overview, the only difference is going to be text instead of those links, and it's going to be a quick introduction of what the project is. We haven't added the swap feature. on the buy section. So if you click on buy, you see the same thing as in the about section. Here we are still debating whether or not we should simply embed a swap such as the bogged swap or the PooCoin swap, but we want something that's more coherent with our design. And therefore we are thinking of maybe adding our own swap. It's actually not very hard to create, but it's definitely extra work. So we might start by simply embedding another swap here in the buy section, and then move on to include our own design for a swap. So I think that does it for this main page. These functionalities are, so the buttons are clickable. The functionalities are still not fully refined yet. Maybe we can go over these into more detail in the next AMA, but I think the most important thing to go over right now is when you submit your project and what we ask for when somebody will submit a project and a coin on our platform. Now, this is all still very messy. We're going to redesign it. All we wanted to do at first is simply just lay out all the criteria that we're going to ask people to include when submitting a project on our platform. So, of course, name. These are not exact titles, but name, the BSC scan code for the token, the logo, the audit URL if there has been an audit. This docs button we still haven't added the functionality that we want to add, and maybe I can describe that into more details right now. Whenever somebody will click on doxed, as a matter of fact, we had envisioned it a little bit differently. So we're going to actually take off this doxed button. We're going to add something at the bottom, which allows people to choose between either doxed, KYC, or neither, right? For the doxed and KYC sections, the requirements are the same. So if you choose to be doxed on the EJECT platform or to be KYC'd, for lack of a better term, you will have to send a link to a social media profile of yours, as well as a picture of yours holding a piece of paper and your identity card in that picture, as well as a picture of your ID card. Now, that's something that is legal to do. It's legal for us to ask that. We will store those in secure servers. For the doxed section, we will share the picture of the doxed developer as well as the link to his or her social media profile, preferably LinkedIn. For the KYC section, we will not share any of that information. We'll only share the fact that the developers have gone through the KYC process and that we recognize them. We know their identity, and it is in our records. So I know, and I'm sure everybody knows, a lot of developers that are trustworthy, they're legitimate, but they're not keen on doxing because we know how much volatility there is in the crypto space. We know how much people can change moods and a lot of such things can happen. So a lot of developers are actually not keen on revealing their identity, although they are very genuine. And we think that a KYC process can definitely solve that issue. So we are definitely including that in phase 1 of the platform. Here we will be asking for price numbers, market cap numbers. Volume will be changed to price change, and it will not be asked here. So this line is going to go away. This line actually is going to go away. Circulating supply and total supply are things that we think are important to include because, for example, if a coin has burned, 40% of its total supply, it means that the circulating supply is only 60%, meaning that each single individual wallet is actually worth much more than the numbers on BSC scan. And that sometimes can be misleading for investors. So we want both those numbers to be included. After that, investors will be allowed themselves to choose if their coins can be classified as serious coins, hybrid coins, or meme coins. But we are still looking for a different name. Hybrid is okay, meme is meme, but we are looking for a different name than serious. Steve, I'm not sure if we found something to replace the name serious. If you have any suggestions, I know we talked about it a couple of times.
Yes, I mean, basically tokens that have functionality. That's what we really mean. Tokens that actually
Yes.
solve a real world problem. There's a pain point that they're solving, or they have a utility kind of thing. So yes, you're right. I think we'll need to think of the proper nomenclature for that. Yes.
Here, so to keep going, we ask for a link to the white paper, the website, social media links. Those are not mandatory. And here, whenever submitting a coin, developers can add events, such as something coming up in the life of the coin, especially if they're serious coins, for lack of a better word again. They can say, for example, launch of, and they can describe that event and add a specific date. We have discussed with other members of the EJECT community whether or not this is a good idea to kind of force developers to add a specific date, because a lot of the new projects that are coming up are saying, we're going to do this in phase 1, we're going to do this in phase 2, we're going to do this in phase 3. And that allows them more flexibility for when to actually deliver on their work. Whereas by imposing people to choose a date, it might discourage people from using this functionality of our website. So maybe we're going to simply give them the choice between Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, or months of the year. So September, October, November. And that's basically how we're planning to change that. But that's basically the input that will go into the roadmap section of our website. Now, all these inputs the output can be found here. So just by clicking on the full info button for each project. Now, again, this is by far not the final design. This is just a layout. And here we can see that we have included these 3 tabs. One being the overview. Again, this is a layout. Developers will be able to include images. There will be different sections with different paragraphs or different explanations. And of course, if a project is docs, we'll have a little section here that shows the picture and identity of the developer. Here, developers will be able to request a verification from us admins to be EJECT verified. The logo, of course, will be changed. These little buttons here are going to come here at the top. Regarding updates, what I was discussing earlier, so the roadmap section as well as the update section here will be changeable by developers. There will be a button here. They will be able to update and change data and information. After asking to change the data, we will manually come and verify the changes they are asking to make and then approve those changes. So to run the EJECT platform, we're going to need some staff that we have actually started working with, hiring and training. So developers will be able to come here and click on add an update and create a whole article. Actually, as a matter of fact, I can show you examples here. I just need to go back to the home page. Let me see if this one has any. We did a bunch of tests. Yes, so this is the update section. And as you can see, in this section, developers will be able to add text and images. And if we click on the update, we can see, I would say, the full article, the full update. And here there's the comment section that we've been working on. And this is a Reddit style comment section in the sense that if I reply to him, then the comment will appear under, and then, oh, I should write it here. And if I write it here, the comment will also appear as a different comment. But if I reply to this comment, it will appear under the comment. And if I reply to this comment, it will appear under the comment. And there is these comments in comments are something that's proper to Reddit and that we think will filter through comments as, the top comments will get upvoted and go towards the top, creating sense of relevance in the comment section, and basically meaning that the people having conversations here about any specific project will be, exchanging proper important information. Again, not everybody can come in, comment, and add a like. There's, let's say, a cooldown period after somebody signs up to the platform, and there's a few more criterias. We haven't included a full karma system on day one of the platform. I don't want to call it phase one, but on day one of the platform, there will not be a full karma system, just like in Reddit. But that's something we will implement within, I would say, maybe 1 or 2 weeks after the launch of day one platform. We know that people are very impatient to see the platform and eager to start using it. So we want to release it as soon as possible. And of course, there will be restrictions for new users. But after a couple, I would say weeks, I don't want to promise days, but maybe a week, maybe 10 days, we'll be able to have a full karma system for each profile, meaning that you'll be able to see whether or not a profile has experience, whether or not it's been commenting a lot, receiving a lot of upvotes. And I think that's going to really add that social proof, I would say, aspect to the platform, which is definitely a game changer and something that's necessary in the space that we work in right now, the crypto space. So again, for now, there's these functionalities. I think for what we had planned for phase one of the platform, it's very good. We're happy that we were able to achieve this in this time frame. Again, as I said, the links, and by the way, this is available for everybody to use. This is we're just hosting it on this URL, but I can share this to the community and people can go and play around on the platform as it is right now. But again, there's many functionalities that we are still adding, and this is definitely not the final design of the platform. And I think the most important part, and again, I'm going to show everybody the most important part, the most important section that is still under design and where we are still making major changes is here, the coin page. We're going to make sure to have the possibility to add a banner here at the back. So for each developer will be able to add a banner in their own coin page. It's going to make it look much, much better. The roadmap section is going to change to a vertical type roadmap. I think the horizontal is fine, but I personally prefer vertical. And in terms of the update section, we're also going to allow developers, just like the article that I've shown, developers will be able to add images into each article. And again, as I said, 2 weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks after phase one is released, we'll add the entire karma system to the platform, which I think is definitely a game changer. People asking me to include the link, so I can just include the link and everybody can go play around by themselves. Where can I send the link, Steve? I'm not.
Can you see? Oh, just send it to me on WhatsApp. I'll paste it here.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, sent. Perfect. And yeah, everybody can go check it out, play around. Again, not everything is functional yet, but will be. Our deadline, I believe, is in. We promised in 7 days. It might take us 8, but yes, by the end of the month, hopefully all the buttons will be clickable. I know we've been working in the background. We haven't been, maybe talking about myself, very vocal for the past, I'd say, maybe 15 days. We're really trying to meet this deadline. In crypto, a day feels like a week, and a week feels like a year. So trying to get this out as soon as possible. Everything will be clickable, everything will be functional. The only thing missing, I would say, that we had promised on phase one of the platform would be the karma system. But again, the comment section under, just to go back there, the comment section under the updates section of the website is similar to the Reddit style comment section. So comments within comments, and the upvoted comments go to the top. Again, of course, this is riggable, and the whole point of EJECT is to avoid bots, to avoid cheating, to create a fair environment. And again, that's why we want to implement that karma system. But of course, and I will reiterate that it's very important, there will be restrictions for new users. So we are creating some barriers to bots. We're limiting their impact. With the karma system, of course, we will completely annihilate them. But as of now, we're just, I would say, slowing them down until we can come up with that better solution in about, I would say, 20 days from now. This is what EJECT phase 1 of the platform looks like. I'm happy I was able to share this with the community. I would say 1 week before we actually come out with it. I can see somebody is in the comment section saying this is good but not mobile friendly. This has yet to be optimized for mobile. It will be within our time frame, but we haven't optimized it for mobile at all right now. We just want to make sure it works completely fine, on the desktop version, and then that we have everything laid out and everything as it should be. And of course, the mobile version will be optimized in time. Many people use mobile more than they use computers or laptops, and we understand that. But again, it's much easier to work on this and then just translate whatever this is to a mobile version for the platform. For the back this project button on EJECT, I think this is what's going to make EJECT the project that we all want it to become. For now, it doesn't work. It's not going to work for a long time. It's going to take us, I think, at least maybe a month and a half or two to have a DX sales style crowdfunding platform where people will be able to directly connect to the blockchain and invest into projects. I would say we merged the team that is currently this phase of the platform and more people that are more knowledgeable about Solidity and the blockchain to work on phase 2 of the platform. But again, this back this project button, for now, we haven't added it yet, but if anybody clicks on back this project, it's gonna show a pop-up saying coming soon and giving the link of the pre-sale or website of that specific project. So if I go here, again, it's on a different project, and I click on back this project, it's going to show a pop-up saying this functionality is coming soon on the EJECT platform. Follow this DX sale link if you want to participate in this project's pre-sale or whatnot. But again, the EJECT platform as it is right now is, I would say, a super boosted version of CoinHunt or CoinSniper. It's better. It filters through projects. It allows for social interactions. It allows for comments. It allows for conversations. It allows for people to differentiate between doxed and non-doxed projects, audited and not audited projects. So there's all those filters. There's all those things that we want to see in the EJECT platform. But again, what I think will take it to the next level will be the back this project function. Again, I appreciate everybody's patience. I know it hasn't been a very, very long ride, but it felt like a very long ride, especially with how fast things are moving in the crypto space. And everybody's been very patient, and we really appreciate that. So I appreciate everybody in the comment section with the positivity. HT is asking about the main marketing strat. Maybe Steve wants to take that over, and we can discuss our ideas moving forward.
Sure. Perfect. Thank you very much. First of all, Dave, can I just quickly comment on how amazing this is? I'm seeing it literally for the second time. The first time I saw it was not as elaborate as this, and the kind of work that you've put in, me being the marketing guy, hats off to you. You've actually delivered on your word. And I know, I mean, when I see you spending the 3-4 hours every other day with the coders, I know it's not easy, and it's incredible work. So well done for that, first of all. Secondly, the reason why I deleted HD's second message is because he'd already asked about the marketing, so I'm going to answer that. The answer to that is that we as you would appreciate, that a lot of money has already been spent on the marketing in the initial days, when we were trying to attract investors, and we were very, very, very lucky to attract all of you incredible people who've stood by us over this length of time and the spread of time. The plan going forward is the following. So next week, now that we have something to put on our articles, we will be launching the Benzinga article on Monday. Monday, that is tomorrow, is the date that's been given to me. Now, from a marketing point of view, although it's Benzinga and it's great to put it on our website saying as featured on Benzinga, and that I think it's a very big deal. But exactly where Benzinga places, how much traction it gets, what kind of visibility we get, we're waiting to see that, because we're paying for that article. Following that, we have the Washington Post lined up, and we have Yahoo News lined up. These are the three immediate ones. Once again, the only thing to bear in mind is that we're not a very rich project. I mean, all the money that we have raised up till now has been used for the actual platform. So what we want to do is, instead of going crazy on PooCoin ads or expensive forms of marketing, we want to do it in a very organic way. And what that is going to allow us to do is to have the platform live, for the platform to start making some financial gains, for it to be profitable as an independent entity. And then we will raise more money for more marketing. There have been incredible ideas from the community. For example, Abraham has given us ideas on how we can go about raising money. But because we're so new and the platform is not really ready yet, we thought that maybe we should hold on to that idea for now. Although it's a brilliant idea, and thank you, Abraham. So to answer your question once again, HT, marketing is coming. Soon we will start seeing EJECT on various big publications, which is very important if you are to be labeled as a serious project. And then gradually, as the platform starts to make more money, you will start seeing PooCoin ads again. You'll start seeing us on the more popular sort of platforms. We'll be doing a lot of Reddit trending. We'll be doing Twitter trending. Now, the skills are in-house in the sense that we have a marketing team and we know what to do. We're just a little bit bound by the financial aspect, which I think is the right thing to do as well. When you have the platform ready and you do marketing for it, the kind of response that you get more bang for your buck. That's what we're trying to do. So, just stay there. And I think lots of exciting stuff is happening. Dave is working very, very hard. And because it's a real project and it's a real platform that needs to be built with a lot of testing, these things do take time. But from a marketing standpoint, I'm really pleased with what Dave has delivered today. I'm very, very, very excited for EJECT. On the community side of things as well, as you've probably noticed, incredible gentlemen like Seth and Abraham, Wesley, and all of you guys have been very, very active. Thank you very much for maintaining the community in our absences while we've been busy doing the work. And I think it's great time. Like Dave said, 20 days from now, hopefully, if this is active and out there, then we will not only need money for the token value to go up, we'll need money to advertise this platform for people to come and start using it. So there's a lot of marketing expense that we need, and we're trying to raise funds for it. We have a few ideas on what we want to do. One of the ideas was to put this on Kickstarter as a Kickstarter for crypto on Kickstarter. Now, again, that can be done. In order to do that, you have to be a legal corporation in the United States. There will be a time for that. I think we're doing very well in terms of time, in terms of pace. Marketing is happening. You will start seeing some big publications next week. And as long as we stick together and we give this time, this can be really, really massive. So once again, thank you everybody for continuously believing in EJECT, and thank you, Dave, for delivering on your promises. Brilliant.
Thank you, Steve, for your nice words, and also thank you for I would say a clear layout of what's about to come in terms of marketing. I think I just want to emphasize what you just said. Being a money-making business is going to be the best way for us to spread the word on the platform and on the token itself. And again, as we are able to, attract people to use the EJECT platform, and once we are able to sell ad space, the EJECT platform itself. I know we said multiple times that we're not keen on having ad space on the platform. But the more we thought about it from a business standpoint, the more we realized that it should be okay to have ads as long as it is from projects that either were EJECT verified or that are already launched on PancakeSwap. So that's something we reconsidered. I wanted to share that with the community right now. I know that the platform looks great as it is without ads. Maybe it's going to ruin the look a little bit. So we thought of ways where we could add ads without it being too, I would say, crowding. Maybe here in the bottom right corner, or maybe within each project page, or maybe on the top banner. I know it's definitely going to help the look, but it's the ad factor is huge in these type of platforms, and if we are able to do that, then I guarantee we're going to be able to generate a lot of revenue, which will help us to do the marketing that I would say that everybody here deserves. I think we're coming to the end of this AMA. I think it has been recorded. Yes, I'm pretty sure it has been. I will answer one more question. I can see Denise asking, what any zeros in the EJECT price? Any valid reason? It's very cool. The number of zeros is just a function of the total supply. We went for a ridiculously high total supply of 100 quad.
Yeah, perfect. Very clearly, Dave. Go ahead. Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something. Okay, awesome. No, I just wanted to say it's a function of the total supply. It's not a function of the price itself or the value of the coin. It's the higher supply, the more zeros you will have, the more decimals you'll have, basically. So I hope that explains it. But yes, back to non-theoretical questions. The final platform, I want to give an exact date to everybody here. The final platform should be ready within the next, I would say, 7 to 10 days. The platform will be released immediately after that. We are working to make sure that there are people, me included, of course, that will be able to take care of the platform. It's something that requires constant attention. People will send us emails. People will ask to get EJECT verified. It's a whole process that we need to build. And again, as soon as the platform is fully ready and all the designs are ready, we want to come out with the best possible product, even on day one. We will come out with the platform, and today being Sunday the 25th, let me check my calendar. Maybe I can announce a specific date, or maybe a specific date range. I would say maybe between the I would say the 4th and the 8th. Basically, not the upcoming week. Maybe the end of the week after that, we can. I would say at the end of the next week, the platform should be ready, and the end of the week after that, it should be available for the public to use. People will be able to list coins on there, and EJECT will be on its tracks to become the next big thing. And again, just to clarify, as soon as this comes out, as soon as the full coding of this platform comes out, we will start immediately work on phase 2 of the platform, which will allow investors again to back projects directly, as the bottom right button promises. Luke is asking, is day one launching with a few projects pre-added already? Yes, we will go through, and I know we've been in talks, Luke. We will go through a process where we, I would say, talk to a few developers. We've actually know of a few developers, and as well one that you recommended us, Luke, and thank you for that. But there is there's definitely that idea that we want to add a few projects on the platform from day one. And again, I can see a lot of positivity in the comment section. I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, Luke, Abraham, MLS, and everybody. But again, on that note, I want to wrap it up. Thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for trusting in this project. I hope everybody likes what they see. The link is in the comment section. Maybe we can also pin it in the community chat so that everybody can go check it out for themselves. And again, thank you everybody for being here. I'll let you wrap it up, Steve.
No, I think that's perfectly wrapped up. Dave, thank you very much once again for doing this, and I'm very excited. For a marketer, it's an ideal scenario when you're trying to market something that has real value in it. So I'm very pumped. I'm very chuffed. I think this is going to be epic. I look forward to the Benzinga article tomorrow or day after. I have confirmation that it's going to be live tomorrow, but I'll keep the community posted. Let's hope that the Benzinga article actually gives us a lot of coverage, not just the name. And it's going to be great. Thank you very much, everybody. Once again, thank you very much, ever more so, for keeping faith, for being with EJECT for this. What Dave says feels like a year. So yes, we look forward to speaking with everybody soon. There'll be more updates coming on the community, and we will inform about the next AMA in due time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.